What up, y'all? It's the next day, and currently we over here at Chevy, about to get some skating going on. And yeah, today we're gonna be pretty much going over like my top 4. But like I was saying before I was interrupted, this whole gimbal situation, we ended up picking up one of those Christmas sale, ended up being able to get it for over like 50% off. So that was like the best thing about it. And we get to try it out temporarily. If we don't like it, we can always give it back, send it back, and yeah, keep it moving. But we are testing it out today, as you guys can tell, hands free, and this thing is seemingly following me pretty good. We're gonna test it out to see how it's gonna be doing in the park as we go over the top 5 tricks that I personally enjoy. So yeah, depending on when I post this video up, happy holidays to all you guys out there, gals out there, and just in general. Yeah, I'm excited and happy to just be here, made it through a whole nother year. And yeah, looking forward to what 2025 has got in store. This year has been crazy for me, and it's also been a joy. So in the process of this whole last year, we have started this vlog journey and have been going through the process of learning that, being more comfortable on camera, being more comfortable with myself, and yeah, just embracing me, Chill Will, your boy, aka Skater Will. And yeah, meeting some of you guys out there in this process has been awesome. Those of you all who've just been tagging along throughout the journey on the digital side of things, much love, appreciate it. Gang, gratitude, attitude nurtures greatness, and that's what gang stands for. So this isn't necessarily going to be an end of the year recap, all that video, but I am feeling all that right now, so I did want to update you guys with that. And we're going to be seeing if we can put down my top 5 tricks. And these are going to be some tricks that just I enjoy personally. They might not be the hardest tricks in the world, but they are some of my favorite tricks. You guys might have seen some of them in the past, but if you guys don't know what it is, stay tuned for that. If you guys may know what some of my top 5 tricks might be already, or if you guys want to leave me what your top 5 tricks are, or maybe some of the top tricks that you would like to have, or just in general, just 5 tricks in the comment section below that you guys feel really passionate or excited about anytime you guys see either someone else do, or you do, or you can vision yourself doing. Let me know in the comment below and we'll talk, and maybe there'll be some of the tricks that I even do today, and maybe there'll be some of the tricks that I'm working on, or we'll be able to just feed off each other's energy. Y'all already know how it goes. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little stuff. We're gonna go into the skate park, and then it is a pretty nice day. It's a little gloomy, like overcast, I'd say, but it is relatively early. It's only like noon or something like that. So we should have some time to get out here and get a little session before it gets too chaotic, if it even gets chaotic, which will also be perfect because we'll be able to test out the active track features on this thing to see how it tracks when I'm skating around the park, and if it'll be able to like do any of the dynamic zoom features, which it's supposedly supposed to have. So I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to be testing all those things out today. And yeah, I hope you guys are feeling real solid, structured, and of course keeping God first. I ain't say it first, but it's always the first thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, without further ado, if you aren't subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button. It'd be my Christmas gift from you. But if you are subscribed already, gangery. And yeah, you know, stay tuned. We about to get on into it. Gang. All right, let's see what's happening right quick. We got Broadster. Oh, I can't even do that real quick while I'm shooting. That'd be cool as heck if I could ultimately turn this thing around, but I don't know how to do all that. Roadster. But ultimately, we walking over here now. This little tracking thing is cool just because it feels like I'm walking over here, but it's like almost like someone's walking in front of me just recording. It's kind of cool. All right, so pretty much right now, you guys are watching me. I'm about to get a little slight stretch in. I haven't done this one for you guys for a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a slight little stretch in. Hopefully you guys can hear me better than you guys can hear the cars in the background. That's another major thing. This place is always hella busy and super active, so yeah. Today, ultimately, like I mentioned, we're gonna be going over my, top 5 tricks that I personally enjoy. And I guess I'll go in sequence of the easiest to the hardest because I do want to also warm up in the process. So first things first, I'm gonna start with a kickflip. Kickflip has always been my favorite trick. ever since I learned how to do it. And it sounds super basic, but I feel like when you know how to do a really good kickflip, not to say I do, my kickflip is enough. It's good enough to be able to be used in the applications I use it for, but even still, there's a lot of room to improve and things that I could still grow and whatnot. So with that understanding of those things, kickflip has always been a work in progress for me. And regardless of when I think I have it good, I'll either switch up a board shape or I'll change up my shoes, something different to just tweak up how it all works, and ends up making me almost feel like I have to relearn it. But it's always been one of my favorite tricks. Even though it's one of the simplest, it's almost like a core staple when it comes down to moving towards more advanced maneuvers and being able to get into more technical tricks. So kickflip is the first trick that I like, and these aren't like in terms of my order of the most favorite to least favorite, anything of that nature. They're all equally favorable for me. Not all of them are as forgiving, but that's a whole nother subject that we'll probably talk about afterwards. But for right now, I would like to at least point out I'm going to be doing them in succession, so it should be the easiest to the hardest. So yeah, kickflip is going to be one of them. We're going to start there. Let's get it. And let's see how this thing tracks. Right now, it seems to be tracking me pretty good. But as I go a little bit further, I'm interested to see how that's also going to continue. All right, first try, not great. Second try, not that great either. We're getting better. All right, so that actually worked out. And that was a good little segue. Not to say I'm gonna just jump straight into some other tricks yet, but that was a good little segue into my next point. That's why kickflips are always a work in progress. You would think I've been skating for as long as I've been skating, but kickflip is always one of those tricky tricks. It's kind of funny, right? Tricky tricks. But it's one of those tricks that, like, man, some days it'll just test you. So I got one solid kickflip. It felt pretty good. I landed bolts. I didn't get the height or maybe the level out that I might want, but it feels good. And I think I'm going to start with this trick because I'll be able to cycle again into it later for maybe my fifth trick, depending on how this all works out. But let's get a couple more kickflips going. That one felt pretty good. That was almost a Casper flip, which is crazy. Yikes. Seems to be just twisting last second. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit lazy. I'm gonna be real with you all. All right. Now I feel much better. All right, let's run again. Is it still following me? I can't tell. Cool. All right. Well, as you guys can see, I got one kickflip off the ledge. That felt pretty good, and kind of proud of that. It took a couple tries, but they were all super sus, and yeah, made me feel very, very unsafe trying it, but ultimately worked out. And I only say that to say, because like kickflip, like I mentioned earlier, it's always been like a tough kind of trick. Some days it works out really well, some days it doesn't, but it always has been there and reliable and faithful for me. So I was thinking about maybe sending one down the tube flat, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chill on that for right now. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about my second favorite trick. Not my second favorite trick, but the next trick, which I think will be good to warm up into, and that's gonna be a nose manual. I love nose manuals. Ever since I learned how to do them, I've always thought it was just so sick. Like, you see bikers, they can do wheelies and like just ride on their back wheel. If they're really skilled, you can see some of them doing like the front wheel wheelies, nose wheelies or whatever. It's always been really dope to see that. Motorcycles, different shit like that. So when I was able to skateboard, I felt like it was so cool to just be able to manual and nose manual. So I'll try to do a demonstration of both of those real quick, but ultimately nose manual is the one that I'm really thinking of. But I believe that the manual is just going to be good to help me get into the right zone and perspective. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give you guys a different angle also. So let's go somewhere else. Yep. All right, so as you guys can see, it's a little bit tricky, but we're gonna get there. Nice. All right, that worked out pretty good. I got them both back to back, and didn't take very long, so I think that was pretty dope. I'm gonna try to go ahead and send maybe another one. Try to send it back to Fakey. Feels like it'd be pretty cool. Y'all stay tuned. A little sloppy, a little sloppy. I say that because I might have put my nose down a little bit in that process. You might have heard a scrape or something, but yeah. Whew, starting to feel a little bit more on the warm up, definitely. There's been times where if I haven't even warmed up yet, I'll try to ollie up the curb and I can't even ollie up it. So that's kind of why I started with the kickflip first. I would have said ollie first, but I only got a couple tricks and I want to make some of them actually pretty interesting. But yeah, so far we got kickflip, And we got nose manual. I threw in manual too just because, but yeah. Maybe I'll try to send the nose manual on here, see if the angle will be right. Well, let me stand right here and maybe it'll see it actually in the background. Can you see me? Maybe try to throw one onto the platform right here. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, maybe not bad. Not that bad. Run it. See what's up. What's up, man? All right, all right. That would be cool when they do it. Nice. All right, y'all. So we're gonna switch up the angle again because that one was a little bit tough. I'm not gonna deny that. Not gonna deny that. Nose manual on that thing is kind of difficult, but it was working out. Whew. All right, we're gonna go like this. I think y'all should be able to see me like this. Y'all see the whole scenario over here, right? Next, we're gonna be moving over here to the rail. As you guys can see the rail right here, we're about to skate this thing. What I'm gonna try to do is get a board slide because that'll be our third trick. One of my third favorite tricks. And I might throw in a bonus trick also in here because I like the rails, skating them. And right now there's like nobody else skating it. So I feel like I got enough time to send the second one. But y'all focus on that. That's what we're doing. Ugh. Well, that almost worked really well. First try. That one felt really good, y'all. I think I'm gonna try to send a couple more because that one felt really dope. All right, let's run it. Try to send it to Fakey. All right, we'll run that again. I think Fakey was to be pretty cool. I look forward to trying that one out. Oh yeah. All right, let's run that one back. Uh-oh, I lost track of me. Got me confused with Buddy over there. Yeah, that's what I didn't want. Hey, you tracking the wrong motherfucker, dog. Me, I'm the right one. Yep. Hi. Can you see me? Me? What's up? You're right. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now you back in it. You back in this shit. All right, let's get it. Nice. guys. Hell yeah. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Like I said, the last trick, that was just a bonus for me. But we're gonna go ahead and send one more of those just because. But that was gonna be the nollie tail or the nollie lip slide. So that one was just for me and you guys, and you all. But yeah, the real trick was just board slide. And I guess board slide is really the foundation of all the tricks, really. And once you get a solid board slide, you can go into other tricks like, you know, variations of nollie tail slides, board slides. A little bit different than trying things like crooks and grinds of that nature, but yeah, it definitely gets you right and sets you on the right path of being able to distribute your weight and be able to actually manage where your hips are going. So I would say board slide has been one of my favorite tricks, and it always feels good. Like if you board slide a nice solid rail, it feels good anytime, especially if it's like a solid long rail. You get some good length to your board slide, feels peak. So we're gonna send another one of those, and then yeah, let's get it. All right, so now you guys can probably see me from the wide angle right now, right? Bet. So yeah, we did 3 tricks already. 4th trick is gonna be nose slide, but this nose slide has a slight variation. This one's gonna have to do with this little 270 out, and this is gonna be a trick that I learned recently, but it's become one of my favorite tricks to do so far. So let's see if we can pull this one. And it's actually gonna be on this little bump to a ledge right here. So I'm gonna try to slide on that, come back into the bank. I did feel a drop or two of rain. I don't know if it was rain or if I'm just spitting when I'm talking, but I felt something. So I don't know how long the session is gonna be with that being said, but let's send it right here. Wow, that worked out first try. So yeah, there's a train going by, but it should be gone by now. We're gonna try to send another one of those because it worked out so well, it kind of surprised me. I don't know if it surprised you guys, but it surprised me. So let's try to run that again. Wow, that really did work like that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess that one is kind of in the pocket, but approaching this last trick, there is some rain coming. So we're gonna have to make this one kind of quick. And my hope is that it can go down first try. And that's kind of what I rely on with this trick because I don't really got it that far in the bag. So this one, like I mentioned in the first trick, kickflip, we were gonna use that one later. Kickflip back tail is the trick that I wanted to save for last, but it is among one of my favorite and top 5 tricks that I've personally learned and one that I just like to see anybody do. So without further ado, let's try to bust that one right here. It's gonna be on that ledge over there. Let's get it. Holy fudge! Yup, it's really slick now. Yeah, guys, it's over. I'm not into it. It's done. I don't think it's worth it to risk it. I'm good. I did want to send that kickflip back tail. Maybe I'll put in a video of me doing it from the previous times. But yeah, it's a little slick out here and I ain't messing with none of that. So I suggest you guys take caution out there whenever you're in, you know, adverse environments, things of that nature, because it can get real risky. And sometimes the risk ain't even really worth it. But God bless us, keep us all safe. You guys have a good holiday. Thank you guys for watching this video so far. Again, it's your boy Chill Will, aka Skater Will. And yeah, my top 5 tricks. Let me know what you guys' top 5 tricks are in the comment section below, and we'll talk about that. Unfortunately, I didn't get 5 tricks landed, but you guys got to know what my 5 tricks were. If it was sunnier and there was no rain, I would probably keep going, but I think it's a little bit wet. And yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. So unless I pick this video up in the next day or 2, that'll probably be it. But tomorrow's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all, and happy holidays in general.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some dank chicken, vegan style stuff. Y'all already know how I get down. So, peace out. If y'all haven't liked the video yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button. What the f is you waiting on? But I'm gonna get back with y'all in a minute. Gang gangery.